Bhakti Yoga literally transformed my life from what it was before to what it is now. I was waking up every day feeling dissatisfied with my life because I didn't feel like my actions aligned with my inner voice. I didn't grow up thinking that I was going to be deeply religious, but when I was struggling, something answered. It was a calling from Bhakti. This is my journey of how Bhakti Yoga transformed my life for the better. Before we get started, what is Bhakti Yoga? Bhakti Yoga is the path of spiritual realization through love, devotion, and surrender to God. Instead of debating or renouncing the world, you offer your heart to God through prayer, remembrance, chanting, or service. Basically, we can love God fully with our hearts and let that transform us fully. The Bhakti movement began in India in the early medieval times, and it was a response to rigid rituals and social barriers. It emphasized personal devotion to God over birth, caste, and scholarship. Saints in the Bhakti Yoga tradition taught that anyone can reach God through pure love, and it spread through the country through the medium of songs, poetry, and stories. The key early voices in the Bhakti movement were people like the Alvars, who were devotees of Vishnu, and the Nayanars, who were devotees of Shiva, and of course, saints like Mirabai. My personal journey to Bhakti started when I was in a very confused state of my life. I did not feel confident in any of the decisions that I made at my work, and this caused a lot of anxiety for me. I was waking up in constant anxiety, going to sleep in constant anxiety. I felt like I was lacking guidance. I felt like I was lacking support. And I didn't know why, because I clearly had support from the people around me who cared about me and loved me. I spent my days feeling confused, and this continued until one day, things changed for me. I felt a calling, a quiet calling towards Lord Vishnu. I felt the presence of Lord Vishnu in inanimate objects. I felt him in nature, and I felt him in people. I felt him within me as well. And this was when I started to grow my faith beyond what it was before. This feeling transcends time and space, and it cannot be explained properly. So my bhakti originally started with thinking about Vishnu the first thing in the morning. I started my day with thinking about him, and that helped me feel better. Whatever problem I had that day, I handled with so much confidence. And then days went by, and that wasn't enough. I wanted more connection. And surprisingly, for my birthday, my father gifted me a Vishnu Murti. It was a very big Murti that I now worship every single day in the morning. Even though Lord Vishnu was always in my heart, this Murti makes it easier for me to look at him physically and connect with him on a level that I wasn't able to before. With that Murti, I created my own personal mandir. I dedicated a whole room just for him, and this room is where I do my rituals, puja, and meditate in front of him every single day. My personal mandir is where I show my love, devotion, and complete surrender to Lord Vishnu. And ever since I started this ritual, my heart has been set free. Now I want to show you guys my regular everyday morning puja that I've been doing every single day for the past few months. The first thing I do in the morning is I go down to my mandir after my shower and clean the mandir. I want to make sure that my mandir is clean from dust, because cleanliness is where divinity lies, and I truly believe that. And the next thing I do is I offer some fresh water. I have a brass mug that I keep specifically for my offerings to Vishnu. It was a very special mug which I received as a gift from my dad. And the next thing I do is I clean my diya. A diya is a small oil lamp, and it's necessary to clean it every single time. And I have this diya in brass as well, the same material as the mug. Then I use sesame oil for the diya. So lighting the diya is known to cleanse the negative energy in the environment. And the final thing that I do is I make a small sweet offering. I make the sweet out of milk, honey, flattened rice, and raisins. I boil the milk first, and I add some flattened rice. And once the flattened rice is cooked, I add some raisins, and I add some honey. I also top it off with some cardamom powder that my mother has made for me. Finally, I offer the sweet to Lord Vishnu. Next up, I grab my Bhagavad Gita and I sit in front of Vishnu on my mat and read it. Spending time with Vishnu is very important to me, and reading the Gita in front of him is a form of spending time with him, which I cherish very much. Starting every morning reading the Gita cleanses my soul. I truly believe this, because when I wake up sometimes, I feel very negative, and reading the Gita cleanses any sort of confusion or anxiety from your life every day. I do this puja every morning right after waking up, and I do it for about 30 minutes. It's a very quick puja. I feel confident and blissful throughout the whole day after connecting with Lord Vishnu for 30 minutes in the morning. This devotion of mine has brought me back to happiness, the kind of happiness that I used to feel when I was young. And that is the beauty of bhakti. Bhakti is for anyone. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can start bhakti any day. For me, bhakti has been a better solution than doing anything else that I've tried to let go of my anxiety. One important thing to note is that we usually offer flowers to our gods. But since it's winter, I'm not able to offer any flowers. However, the presents that you bring to the mandir in front of a photo or a murti of the god matters more than the perfection of the puja. But I do like giving flowers, and I hope to give some flowers to Lord Vishnu this summer, because I grow flowers in the backyard. I used to be a very lost person with so much anxiety, and I started this routine because I felt that way. And when I felt his calling, I wanted to reach out. Just thinking about God alone wasn't enough for me. I wanted to devote my time and energy to connecting with him. And it honestly kind of feels like I'm having a quick Zoom call every morning with my favorite mentor. Of course, it goes much deeper than that, because God transcends time and space. And the feeling of devotion to God is a feeling that I cannot explain. Overall, doing this puja consistently has deepened my connection to God and has changed my perspective of both myself and my life. I am filled with positivity. I can feel the divine outside and within me. And the more I do these rituals, the more I feel like that divine is consistently within me. And recently, I slowly started to feel the divine in the nature, in the scent of sandalwood incense, and in the breakfast that I eat every morning. And that feeling made me realize that our senses are the first doorways. The divine reaches us through them if we're open. Bhakti overall is a beautiful practice which finds you when you're lost. I used to see my mother performing pujas when I was younger and wonder why she looked so blissful after performing them. But now I understand why. Bhakti is a calling, and once you pick that calling up, you can never go back to how you were before. If you feel lost, maybe this isn't something that you need to search for. Maybe it will find you just as it found me. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you for watching. If you want more content on concepts like Bhakti, Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, and any other concepts in Hinduism, please like my video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Thank you.